Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Shorty, your host. Today I want to talk to you about the modification I did on a Fifine K037 and the K037B. This is the top case. I don't need to show you unboxing. Everybody knows how to unbox, I think. I don't know. Those videos kind of get to me anyway. As everyone knows, when you order any of the wireless lavaliers, or like I've got here, the lavaliers, I've got my interview mic. It's a Fifine also, 057. But anyway, and it works fantastic. I love it. I use it a lot. But the one thing you all know when you get one is they look like this. Okay, it's got the 1/4 inch post on it, so you have to use a reducer to be able to plug it into your camera. Now what I did is I ordered two. I've got the K037 and the K037B. Now the only difference in the two is the K037B comes with a over-the-ear mic for it. So you can put it over your head, and actually, to be honest with you, to me it sounds just like you're a sports narrator or commentator. It really has a cool sound to it. I like using it. I've used it a couple of times on my location shoots and things like that. It's really nice. The lavaliers that come with the unit. Excuse my mess here. I just got back from doing a fly-in birthday party, and I use these really big at the airport. The Fifine 0357 and the 0357B, the lavalier, it is incredible. To me, it's almost as good as the Boya A1. That I have one of those. I use it sometimes here in the studio. Right now, I'm using the Trackstar, excuse me, 598 boom mic. Excuse my noises. But when I'm out on the field doing the location shoot, I use my wireless so I can get out and around. Now, I've used these up to about 75 feet away, which is more than enough for this camera. My camera is a Canon HF R800. Relatively cheap, less than $200 now. So, but I just wanted to get that out to what I'm using. I'm also using the wide angle lens so I can cover more and get my my cage in. Right now I've got my camera mounted on my Vivitar Perfect Shoot tripod, and this is my new heavy duty field tripod. It's a Amazon Basic 67-inch. This sucker is heavy, and it will stay put wherever you put it. Right now I've got it, I think I've got it goes up way taller than I am. So, but it is so heavy duty, and it holds my rack real well. That has everything on it: my monitor, my 76 LED lights, my Seraphonic audio monitor, and then my camera will set right here. Right now the camera is over here, you're watching it, and this plugs into the camera, and then I've got my HDMI cable runs down and plugs into the camera. But for these here, what I did, because I didn't like the way this looked with all my stuff here, and it just looks funny. It's so big, having that thing there on there, and I just didn't like it at all. So what I did is I took it apart and I ran a cable straight out. Okay, there's 3 wires, and you just unsolder the 1/4 inch plug and run your wire in with the 3.5, and it plugs right into my Ceramonic, or it goes right into my camera, whichever, if I'm only going to use one microphone. And a lot of times on this one I'll use 3. I'll use one as a lavalier. My cameraman will use one as a lavalier, and then my guest, I'll use the interview mic with them, and it works out good for what I do. Okay, a lot of my stuff is out and about. It's all on location, up in the woods. I do mining, things like that. So I am up in old caves, mine shafts, and things like that. And these work really well. I was really surprised inside an old mine shaft how far they will work. But most of the time I don't need to be that far away from the mic. But this is the main thing I'm talking about. Basically what I did is I took it from this, with this plug in here, and went to this. I got rid of the plug, and this is now my plug. I can put this anywhere I want. I put a quick release screw on the back of it, and it mounts right here on my I can't find it. Nope, that's why. Anyway, I've got this screwed in, but there we go. No, it didn't. Where am I? Anyway, I shouldn't be doing this on the air anyway. But it sits there just like that. This is my other one. I did the same thing to it. You can see, turn it on. It's searching. Here's your antenna that comes out, which is, from what I've found, up to about 40 feet. It's not even needed to turn out, but it's right here on the front. It does not have to set up in the air like this. Okay. I have mine setting straight forward. So, and it sets over here on this side for left and right. And they sound perfect. They work great. And this little device here that I did, if you're interested in learning how to do this, there's 2 ways we're looking at doing it. One is if you want to send me your receiver and tell me how long a cord you want on it, I will put that length of cord on, whether it be 6 inches, a foot. I've got 12 inches on mine, 12 to 13. It's close. And the 3.5 inch, or 3.5 inch, the 3.5 millimeter plug-in. And as you'll see on mine, I've got one marked yellow. This one's marked red. That's just so when I'm grabbing my transmitter, I know that these 2 go together, the yellow, and the other 2 go together as red. But this works perfectly for what I do and for what I need, because there's nowhere on the camera to mount them. These don't come with mounts. So what I do is I take the quick release screw that comes on a lot of your hot shoe and cold shoe adapters, and I glue it right on to the base, so it's there. So now I can set this over here, and I can just run my 1/2 inch 20 or my 1/4 inch 20 screw right into it, and it's there for good as long as I need it there. But if you are interested, let me know. Make a comment below. That's one way to do it. I'll do it for you for the cost of $20. I will do all the work, guarantee it to work. I'll test it out here because I've got a microphone that I can adjust the frequency to match what it is here, and I can just test it. I won't touch anything else inside your receiver other than wire this up. If you want to do it yourself, let me know which way you want to go, or if you're interested. A friend of mine and I were looking at maybe doing a video on walking through exactly how to do it and do it yourself. So there's 4 screws you take loose. You pop it open real carefully with the real thin screwdriver, because there's little notches in there that you've got to get popped out. And if you break one, it'll still work. This is just a plastic case, but it does make it harder to hold together and stay together tight. Okay. And then taking the actual piece off, there's 3 wires, like I said. One is a ground, and then the other 2 are your transmit and stereo transmitter. So it can transmit in either A or B, left or right. And that way, whichever side you've got yourself plugged in on. It's like on the Ceramonic, when I plug this in, I plug it in on the left side, and then I plug this other one in on the right side, just like that. And that's the way these work. If you're going to plug them in, if you're just going to use one microphone, you plug it in the stereo, and it picks up both sides then and transmit in stereo. So that's how easy it works. It'll be about a 20 to 30 minute video to walk through, showing how to open it, being careful to open it, and all of that. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment below. I'll leave my email address below if you want to email me direct and ask about what's going on with it. Anyway, that's the way this is looking right now as to what I'm doing. So if you're interested in that, I know my next video is probably going to be on this little guy. I've had this for 3 days now, and I just dearly love it. It looks funny. It's just a little tiny guy. See how thin that is? And I mean, it's just little tiny guy. What this is, it makes my Canon HFR 800, the headphone jack, Bluetooth. And this will work with any and all cameras with the headphone jack. DSLR, doesn't matter, point and shoots. If it's got a headphone jack, this little device, which runs $15 on eBay, and I'll put the link below. I doubt if I'll put the link below on this one. I'm going to do a video showing how this works. But it does work on everything that I've done so far. It works on, and my phone picks it up. My headset picks it up. My microphones. A friend of mine has a hearing aid that he's got it wireless to, or Bluetooth to his phone. So when he gets a phone call, he can answer it through his hearing aid, and it works on it. So he doesn't even need the headset, and he hears it in stereo. I don't know how he hears in stereo with just one ear, but he does. Anyway, he says he does. But it's an incredible little item, and I love it. And this just plugs into your headphone jack, plugs in there, plugs into your headphone jack. This is your charger unit that goes from the mini to a USB port, and I just love it so far. This has made it so much easier for my cameraman and myself to both have earbuds and pick it up. So because I think up to 5 people can hook up. I've only needed 2, so it's worked so far. But that's just some of the things I want to go over with on the next one. Like I said, this one was mainly about the Fifine, and the reason I did the Fifine is because that's what I have. I have a set of these piles, which is exactly where they should be, in a big pile. They are garbage, but if you did buy them, yours might work great. Mine, all I got was buzzing and humming. You couldn't hear the person talk. They were both, I ordered 2 of them because I needed 2 for everything I do, and neither one of them worked. I thought maybe it was here in my studio, in my shop, and with the lights, and I've got some neons and some LEDs and all that. I took them out in the field. They still didn't work. So it just, I don't buy them, please. They're a waste of money. I've heard some guys out there have fantastic luck with them. I can't afford some of the bigger stuff or the nicer stuff, so the Fifines at $34 to $40 a piece. I think the K037s are $34.99 each right now on eBay. The K037B, like I said, the only difference between the two is one comes with the extra microphone. It comes with the lavalier and it comes with the headset. So, and that's the only difference. The K037 comes in a box that looks about like this. Okay. The K037B comes in a box like this. So the headphones will sit in it. But, whoops. If you are interested in the wiring the way I've got it like here, please let me know in the comments below, and I will get back. It'll probably take about 3 or 4 days to do the video if that's what anybody wants. If not, like I said, email me direct with your I'll give you my address and phone number, and you can find me very easily on Facebook at Steve Shorty Owen. You can also find me on Amazon.com. I write books on Southern Oregon gold mining and mining history. I do videos on YouTube. I'm 38 years a truck driver, retired medically. I had a open heart surgery and a few heart attacks in the last 8 years. So they took away my medical card, so I couldn't keep my CDL. But I teach pilot cars for oversized loads, and so I've got 22, 23 videos on that YouTube site. I also do videos with a few of the dignitaries in the mining industry. Fred Hurt, Dakota Fred from Gold Rush, Alaska. He and Jennifer just live, I think it's about 9 miles from me, and they're very dear friends of mine. They're up in Alaska right now doing, Fred and his son Dustin are doing their new Whitewater, Gold Rush Whitewater TV show. And they're up there right now filming, and they're having a ball. But anyway, that's what I do. Like I said, if you're interested in and this will work on any of the, it doesn't matter if it's a Boya, if it's a Conco, if it's any of them. If it has the 1/4-inch plug, I can resolder it with a line, if that helps you. I will put the knob on so you can screw it onto your rack or your whatever you're using. My rack, I made it myself because they didn't make one for the camera. It's got the wide door that swings open, so it covers this whole space here with the camera sitting here like that. So I needed more room. It's very heavy duty. I've got my monitor, my LED light bar when I need it inside old mine shafts. I've got a battery supply here for my monitor. The LED light bar is already batteried, and I dearly love my new tripod. This thing is incredible. This Amazon Basic 67-inch. You won't want to use it as a backpacker. It is extremely heavy. It is so heavy duty, and it is solid. It's great for what I do because I set up in one area when I'm up in the woods, and the feet also adjust out to where they're prongs and they stick in the ground, so I can be on the side of a hill, which I'm off the side of a hill quite often. But anyway, as far as the I ramble a lot, as you can tell. As far as these go, like I said, I can either purchase the whatever microphone you want, and I'll have it shipped to me, and then you pay me the cost of the mic and the $24, because that'll cover shipping, $24 for doing the wiring. Or if you've already got a set, send me one, I'll do it. Send me another one, and I'll do that one. That way you're not without while you're waiting for me to get this done. It'll take me about 2 days to do each one, because we both have other things going, and we'll get to them. I mean, ASAP. If you order it, we'll get it done right now. So, but it'll take me a little bit. I've already ordered backup of wiring. The plugs are already pre-mounted, so we know they're sealed and secure, and they're not bottom of the line. This is a thick cable. It's not this little thin stuff that comes on these, or the little tiny thin stuff that comes on those piles. This is real heavy-duty wiring. So if you're interested, get back to me. Leave me a message below. Email me direct. I'll leave that my email address below also. And let me know what you think and how you like it. And please like and subscribe. I'll be doing more videos here real soon. Like I said, the next one will be on the headphone Bluetooth adapter. And then I might go into one about the ultra thin 7-inch monitor, how I've got it wired up. Everybody knows all these things. There's hundreds of videos out here. The 76 LED, it's got the adjustable degree of lighting that you need. I've never used it yet over 50%, and it's extremely bright. The Ceramonic, everybody knows these. These are one of the cheapest ones. They're like $49, but it's got dual volume control. You can do left side, right side, or stereo, and your jack that goes right into your camera. As for now, that's about it. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, let me know below. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down and tell me why. I like the criticism. I like to know what I'm doing wrong. I know I babble. That's the biggest one. He babbles too much. But anyway, let me know how you like these. If this is something that you think you might be able to use instead of all the plugs and the adapters. So I just wanted to go over those with you. Anyway, have a good day. Take care. Good luck. Bye-bye.